I love you, Mommy.
Hi.
Yay! Hello.
Hello.
Happy Thursday, everybody. Thanks for joining us on Mom's Time to Wine. Before we get started tonight, we always got to tell each other what we're drinking.
I get to show you my cup.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So
finally.
Excited. Did I hear something? No. Oh, it's my chair squeaking. I got so scared. I was like, what was that? So
Baby.
I finally went to the store and I got my Halloween cup. Are you drinking out of yours?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mine says get your witch on.
Mine's not actually wine glass because my Dollar Tree sucked.
Oh.
But
I'm obsessed with it.
It's totally plastic, if you can hear that. Totally plastic.
So's mine.
I thought it was really cool. So, and I'm drinking Twisted Tea.
Dude, I love that. I have a collection of tumblers, like straw tumblers. Every time I come there to Wawa, if they have one, I buy it.
Same. I used to be the same way. And then I got too many, and I was just like...
I know, you have a lot. I think you're the reason I, started on mine.
Threw most of them out. Yeah. I couldn't. I should have given them to you.
Yeah. Actually, I don't. I do have one I'll bring up when it's, spookier time.
Okay.
It's a tumbler, though. Maybe I'll drink something delicious. I bought myself an extra large big bottle of the blueberry.
I really try that.
I really do like it. It's like, I keep going back to it. They did have, the Walmart I was at today actually did have watermelon too. So I was like, ooh, but I knew I would like the blueberry if I was going to get a big bottle.
Yeah. Facts. So. Cheers. Oh, Cheers.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's whatever. Rude.
I was already taking sips before.
I know, same. I feel like I'm already done it. I'm gonna need my excuse me, I'm gonna need my delivery guy.
I can't even do this again. I can't even do this again with you.
Oh my god. Your
Butler.
mom said, hey.
Oh, hello. I just want to inform you, Mimi, Nicole Bird, that Oliver said you are no longer allowed to be on the show because he cannot watch episodes or listen to episodes if you are on them because you're bad. And he said if you do want to come back on, you have to behave yourself. So, anyway, if anybody was entered into our giveaway, you shared our page on Facebook, you liked everything, all the things, say hi in the chat, please.
Your mama said you're the bad one. No fighting. We're not doing this.
Dana saw my eyebrow go up. She's like, if anybody tuned in last week and you realize that I'm a little less nervous this week, it's because my whole life got put out there and I got nothing to be nervous about anymore.
Legit. All right. So, we did a giveaway. We did do
a giveaway. I have everybody put into my little giveaway app that I have on my phone.
Should we spin the wheel?
Oh, you guys can't see the wheel. Oh,
spin the wheel.
Hold on.
While she's spinning the wheel, I'm just going to say that you guys blew up our stuff. Like, holy crap, we got so many followers so fast. It was great. We appreciate
spinning the wheel.
We spun the wheel. I can't see it.
Larry Bird.
Woohoo!
Larry Bird.
Yay.
In case you didn't notice, that was my uncle.
You got a Starbucks gift card. And you're going to get a Mom's Time to Wine shirt.
A Mom's Time to Wine shirt that you best wear, buddy.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
I'm going to text him right now. and be like, winner.
Amy Young said, hey girl, hey.
Hi. Hey,
Thanks for
girl.
joining.
Thank you for joining us.
Your mom said, I'll take it. He don't need it. Hey now. Fair and square.
That's up for
I'll
you.
make you a shirt. I'll send it.
Dana is getting all of the practice in.
Yes.
And maybe soon, maybe by like Christmas, we'll be able to do like a little merch shop. A little Christmas merch shop. Not something too stressful for Dana, but
I'm gonna need some little elves.
Sorry, I'm all the way over here.
I know.
We haven't really talked. I mean, we talked a little bit this week, mostly about my house hunting.
Yeah.
Which has been an experience.
I think my kid's awake.
Oh, she is. I can hear her. Yeah. She's like mad at you. Oh, you guys might see Sophia. She might be bringing her little butt up in here.
I'd hate to like disappear. I think he's all the way down in the basement.
He should be watching.
I just don't want her to fall off the bed.
He said, I'm on it.
Okay, faster.
She's okay. She can cry for 2 seconds, Dana. Gosh.
I don't want her to fall out of the bed because sometimes she'll like throw herself all over the place. She wants mom.
Is she in her room?
No, she's in my room.
I thought she was sleeping in her big girl bed.
Yeah, no, that didn't work.
Oh. Well, never mind.
Whatever. Anyway,
you try.
Continue.
Your husband's on it. Calm down.
He's on it.
That's why he's here. That's why he's home.
Yes.
Not at work. Okay? Jeez.
Yes.
Anyway. Oliver's learning Spanish.
Oh, that's fun.
He's like teaching himself. And Siri's teaching him. So that's cool. He told me buenas noches tonight.
Nice.
And he's just been saying gracias and de nada a lot.
That's so cute. Sophia's learning dance. We put her in dance school.
She looks so cute in her little ballerina outfit.
She was so adorable. And then she got sick.
Well, I feel that because Jane's sick too.
Really?
She has like a little cold. She's just a little stuffy.
We're just cold.
And whiny.
Yeah.
It's annoying. So, whatever. I love her to death, but she just wants to be on me. And I'm just like, oh, I got stuff to do, home slice.
Right. Got it.
Her dad can get her. I literally am over you.
I'm just making sure.
You're making sure that the other parent can parent.
Listen.
Calm down.
It's fine.
You're going to be all right.
I'm also kind of mad now because now he's not watching. It's okay.
You can't have both.
I know.
My husband doesn't watch any of us. He just sits there and watches other YouTube channels.
He's listening, kind of. Well, not really. Whatever.
Anyway. Yeah, so Oliver, I told him that we were talking about him being a picky eater, mostly him, because, I mean, Jane's not a picky eater yet. I'm sure we'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
And the struggle. And he was like, totally fine with that. He's like, all right, cool.
Let's put it off my back, Mom.
And clearly I'm still coughing. I was over my mom's again today. She got a new vacuum. I'm obsessed with it. And I was vacuuming everything.
Oh my gosh.
I went ham. I was like, yes, all the dog hair.
Right.
That was crazy.
I love when you vacuum.
I got my little cough back from I'm super allergic to my mom's dog, so. And she's super allergic to my dog, so it's going to be a great time in a month.
Fine.
Woo. So What'd you guys have for dinner tonight?
We had fried chicken cutlets, like breaded chicken cutlets. So good.
Yeah.
We had French style green beans, like fried. Garlic. What? They're my favorite. We had cranberry sauce, and we had stovetop stuffing, and we had... That was it. Sophie ate none of it. Well, okay, I lied. She was like, Mom, can I have dip? And I'm like, yeah, you can have a little barbecue sauce. So I gave her a little barbecue sauce on her plate. And so she used a piece of chicken to eat just the barbecue sauce. She's taking it, licking the barbecue sauce off her plate, basically. And then I tricked her into eating some of the cranberry sauce because I told her it was candy. She believed me.
I don't know where my cough. It was gone for like a second. Now it's just like.
That's okay.
Maybe it's the blueberries. Am I allergic to blueberries?
Do you have anything else to drink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's funny. Yeah, so she now thinks cranberry sauce is candy. And all week she's been sick, so I've been trying to keep it like light. Like I've been making her soup. So the other day I made her soup and I was like, do you want just noodles in chicken broth or do you want like a vegetable? She said, Mom, I want peas. I said, peas? Peas are like the worst vegetable.
I feel like my brother really liked peas when he was little.
So she ate it. She ate the whole bowl. I'm like, okay, good. It was good for you. Chicken broth, helps you out. The next day, Mom, I don't like this. What do you mean? Yesterday you ate the whole bowl, so I don't like it. I'm like, okay. All right. You don't like it. You don't eat. You don't like it.
My God, I'm sorry. Flipping dying over here. I should have water. So is that what you do? Like, do you just go, never mind, you're not eating anything?
To an extent, like I will try my hardest to get her to eat. And if she like really doesn't eat and like she hasn't ate, I'll like eventually make her something else. But I try really hard not to. But I mean, like she has to eat. But I don't want her to feel like she could just be like, I don't want this, and then get something else. And then like she always has a bedtime snack with like a cup of milk. And if she doesn't eat, I don't tend to give it to her because I don't want her to think like, oh, well, if I don't eat my dinner, I'll just get my snack. So it's like, it's hard because I try to like, I don't know, equal it out, I guess.
What'd your mom do?
My mom made me sit at the table until I was done.
Facts. Thank you. My mom too.
Yeah.
And that's what she always tells Oliver, like, for me, you're going to sit at, homie, you're the reason he's addicted to chicken nuggets. You stop right now. Stop right now. Yeah, I'm calling you out.
Yeah, I pretty much, and she's like, we'll do that with her. And I was like, I don't really want to do that with her because I feel like I have a bad relationship with food. Like,
same.
I use food as comfort, and I feel like that's a lot of my health issues. And I'm not saying that's all on her. Like, I'm an adult.
Yeah.
But
you can make choices. Yeah, of course.
But I don't want her to have a bad relationship with food, especially this young, because she doesn't really know what she likes and doesn't like. Like, I know she likes chicken, but if she's not gonna eat, like, as long as she tries it or eats a few pieces, I'll be happy. Like, I don't want her starving herself by not
but
eating.
she's also at the age where she's like,
she's learning what she likes.
Yeah. I can't do this again. This dying, I can't do it again. Anyway, jeez. Yeah, I don't know. I feel the same way. Like, me and my mom were just talking about this the other day, actually, because I was like, I feel like I never got addicted to any like drugs or anything, and that's like a really big thing with my family. We have a lot of addiction in our family, so you know, it was always really easy for me to just like not do it. Like, I smoked pot, okay.
Yeah.
I just stopped. Like, I smoke cigarettes. You know I smoke cigarettes. I smoked cigarettes when we worked at Wawa. And when I got pregnant, I just stopped.
Yeah.
There were so many other times too where I was just like, okay, I'm done. Like, I just wanted it because I was stressed out for like that week or whatever, but it would take me an entire like 2 weeks to smoke a pack of cigarettes anyway.
Yeah.
And then I would just be done. Like, that's how I've always been. But with food, that's like one of my things. Like, and I think I'm just bored.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm not even that hungry. I'm just bored.
Yeah, I definitely eat out of boredness.
Because I will definitely say, like, I can go days where I'm like constantly doing something. Like, I wake up, I have work, I'm gotta go get Oliver, I gotta do this, and I don't eat until dinner.
Yeah.
And that's not healthy.
No, yeah.
And then there are days where I'm sitting at home and I'm literally like every hour stuffing my face with something, like just like a chip or two or a Tootsie Roll or something, like not healthy choices.
Yeah.
But, and it's like, I can exercise all I want, which I've been exercising a lot more recently, but that doesn't matter if I'm not going to eat the healthy stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or give myself what my body needs, like protein and stuff like that. I don't think that the cutting carbs thing, I don't believe in that. I think it's good for, like, you know, if you are diabetic or pre-diabetic, whatever. Obviously, there's medical stuff that's behind all that. But I think that if you're going to cut it out, and then the second you decide to start eating again, you're just going to gain all your weight back.
Yeah.
So what's the point? Like, you may as well just, like, cut back. Everything in moderation.
Yes.
You know? Like, I drink wine one night a week. I literally said to Will tonight, I feel like I'm gaining weight. And I was like, it's this wine one night a week. He's like, oh, it could be. And I'm like, one night a week?
No, there's no way. There's no way.
But I also am on medications, probably making me gain weight. Let's really be honest. But yeah, I mean, for me, food. And my mom, she literally, I'll never forget, sitting at the table, and I don't even think it was my mom. It could have been my aunt. Somebody, one of them. I was like maybe 4 or 5. And they made like beef stew or something. And I would not eat it. I refused. I would not eat it. I did not like it. I would not eat it. And it was, you will sit there until you eat all your food. So at that point, first of all, it's freezing cold. And I'm like, they're literally forcing me to eat it and arguing with me. I'm 5. Like, you're arguing with me. So I ate it. And then I literally vomited all over the kitchen. I ran to the kitchen. I'll never forget it. My mom she's in the comments right now, probably like, yep, this definitely happened. Literally ran from our living room to our kitchen, puked in front of myself, and then flew through it.
Oh, God.
Like a slip and slide.
Ew.
That is one of the biggest reasons why I don't make my kids sit.
Yeah.
Because
listen, I've always been told,
I don't feel like doing that.
If they're hungry, they will let you know.
That's not true either. It's not true either. Oliver never ate.
Oh, well, Sophia, she'll be like, Mom, I'm hungry.
It's the age. She's at that age where, because that's at like 2.5, 3 years old too. Like, that's when Oliver was like, I don't want to eat. I'm not hungry. And we're like, bro, you haven't eaten all day. And he's like, I'm good. And he would just go play. but his food would just sit here. And that's when he would, like, literally a whole plate of food would take an entire day to eat. Like, if there was chicken nuggets, a whole day. And my mom and my grandmom always were like, if he's hungry, he'll eat. And I'm like, but he literally isn't eating.
Yeah. See, Sophia she'll be like, Mom, I'm hungry. I'll be like, all right, what do you want? And she'll like be like, I want chicken nuggets. And then I'll make her chicken nuggets. And she's like a grazer. She's like, I call her a cow. Because if I put it on the table, like I try to be nice and I'm like, all right, like you can sit in front of the TV, watch, eat, whatever. Which I probably shouldn't do, and I don't. And I think they actually say not to do because it does distract them from eating. But even if I put her at the table, like at the kitchen table, she literally tries to launch herself out of the booster chair. So like, I don't know. So she'll like pick at it and then go play, and then come back, pick at it, go play. But I don't want her to, like, I don't really want her to do that. Like, I want her to just eat and get it over with.
Yeah, but
I mean,
I do think it's that age too where it's at. I think that dinner time should be dinner time though.
Yeah.
And that's really hard. Like, we've never really had a dinner time. With Oliver, it's very difficult when he was a baby. The baby will what was I saying? I can't remember. When Oliver's a baby, he would eat everything. Like, he ate his vegetables, he ate his food. Like, we gave him sweets, which I regret doing. But, I mean, actually, I really don't because, I mean, he ate, like, donuts and stuff, but he never really liked cake or cookies. He still doesn't even like cake. He'll eat the icing.
Sophia's not as sweet. She's not a big sweet eater. She likes her chips and her pretzels and her goldfish and like for snacks and stuff.
Yeah.
The occasional like popsicle. But she won't choose like cake or cookies or none of that stuff over. She's definitely a salty girl. But like, even for her to like, okay, she's 2.5. She like is in that picky stage, which she was just at a doctor's appointment and they said it's totally normal. And I knew it was normal. My mom's the one that's always like, she needs to eat. And I'm like, she's going to eat when she wants to eat. Like, I can't literally force her to eat. She's like, well, don't let her get up. I'm like, that doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. But like, Sophia's in the 92nd percentile for her age for weight. So she's 34 pounds. And she's in, I think, somewhere in the 80s for her height. So she's growing perfectly fine for being a 6-week premature child. Like,
yeah. It's legit.
Like, who would have thought?
I remember, like, you were so scared.
Well, she came out 4 pounds.
I know. And she's great.
Yeah. So, she's doing something. Whether it's, I guess, I don't know.
But, I mean, I don't know. With Oliver, it's a little different just because I was working overnights and stuff. And Will was just always had to cook dinner. And, like, I mean, love my husband to death, but he's not cooking chicken and rice and salad and whatever. He's making chicken nuggets and grilled cheese. That's what he's making. So that's what Oliver got used to. But even after a while, he wouldn't eat chicken nuggets. And he wouldn't eat grilled cheese. So it's like, okay, well, now these are the two things. These are the two things that you like. So what am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
You know? And then eventually it turned to, like, he likes pizza. But it's like, even when you put the things in front of them that they actually like to eat, they don't want to eat them. So that's super frustrating. And you're just like...
Your mom said he eats nothing.
He eats nothing. He doesn't eat anything. He won't. He literally eats nothing. He wants to eat chips all the time, which no. And he wants to eat That's literally it. He just wants to eat chips all the time.
Yeah.
He wants me to get like the variety chips and just eat that all the time.
Hold on, I'm gonna shut my door.
Which isn't gonna happen because no. But it's like even like I was talking to one of my friend Amanda, the other day. I was picking Oliver up from school when we were on the phone, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't eat my lunch," and I like lost it in the car. Like not eating your lunch at school, like really, it just gets under my skin so much because it's like, first of all, number one, I buy your food for you. Like he doesn't get lunch at school because he's not going to eat any of it.
Yeah.
They make like lasagna roll-ups and they have like that gross like lunch pizza, that's not yummy.
Yeah.
They have like chicken and like he's not going to eat that. He's not going to eat it. Mac and cheese. He's not touching it. So I buy him the stuff that he likes, but then you still don't eat it.
Oh my God.
It's getting so annoying. Like I am at my breaking point with that, to the point where I was just like, that's it, dude. If you don't eat your lunch, like you're grounded for the whole weekend. Like you're grounded. We're not going to go anywhere fun. You're not going to watch YouTube. Like I'm sick of it. Because as soon as he gets in the car, it's, Mommy, I'm hungry.
I'd be like, okay, open up your lunchbox.
I do.
Eat your lunch.
That's literally what he does. I'm not even joking. I go, okay, what's in your bag? He goes, oh, this, and this. And I'm like, okay, we'll eat
it. Your mom's eating a bowl of, I'm assuming that meant cereal.
Yeah, probably.
I'm hungry too.
Same. I have Oreos next to me. So, but for real, like, I buy you Lunchables. I buy you yogurt. I buy him the things that he likes. And I get it. You get sick of stuff. Of course you're going to get sick of stuff when you're eating the same yogurts.
Oh, yeah.
For 3 months straight.
Yeah.
And all you want is the one flavor. And all you want is this kind. And then he's like, oh, well, I just want the nacho Lunchables. That's chips. Come on. Come on. Like, so annoying. It's infuriating. It really is. But then later on, she sent me a picture of her son and his whole entire lunch still in his lunchbox. And her son is 4, 5, I think he's 5. I think he just started kindergarten. And she like made him a whole lunch. Like he had like noodles in a container and like he eats. I know he eats good. Like she's very good with her kids eating. Like
yeah.
And he says to me, well, I'm talking. No. Mm. And also too, he's the slowest eater. The slowest. It takes him 45 minutes to eat a piece of toast in the morning for breakfast. I want to take the toast and literally shove it in his face.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. You have no idea the struggle of our morning routines. You have no idea. I wish I would record myself one time and just send it to you because I am losing it. And the best part is that like, here's the thing. So Will gets up. He has work in the morning, every morning. So Will gets up before everybody else. He has his coffee. He smokes his cigarette. He lets the dog out. Whatever, right? Then he wakes up Oliver. And usually Oliver comes in and wakes up Jane. And then Jane hits me in the face and I wake up. Or we wake up at the same time. Whatever. But for Daddy, I swear, he's like so much better. When Will goes to work, like he gets a ride to work, like his boss comes and picks him up or something, and it's just me. I feel like that's when the battles happen. Mm-hmm. That's when it's, I don't want to wear that to school. You're wearing it. I don't want that. You eat toast for breakfast every single day. I don't want to hear about it. He eats toast every morning. Every morning. If he doesn't have toast in the morning, it's like his whole life is ruined, or he has to have pancakes. Like, it has to be bread. And I'm like, you can't have eggs? No. You can't have cereal? First of all, and he won't eat cereal. What kid doesn't eat cereal with milk? He won't eat it.
Sophia, like F's up some cereal. She will.
With milk?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's my kid's a freak.
Yeah. She's a picky eater to an extent. Like, I feel like she wants what she wants in that moment. So it's like, I don't know. Dinner's my biggest challenge. Mornings are usually okay. I usually make her eggs in some sort of form. She prefers scrambled. So I tend to do that. And she'll eat. Unless, see, I have to get her up. So we get up at 7:30. And then I let her play for an hour, hour and a half. Then I feed her. Because if I try to feed her as soon as she gets up, not happening.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. And things when we do romp and roll and stuff, tomorrow, she kind of has to get up and eat right away because we have to be dressed and out the door by 9:30. So if I let her play for an hour, that's 8:30. She's gonna take probably a half hour to eat, and then we're rushing around to get ready. So I kind of have to force her to eat. But I know her, if I wanted to, I would just throw Cheerios in a baggie and call it a day. And then she would get lunch when we got home. I would make her a big lunch, whatever. I'd do grilled cheese, chicken nuggets. I mean, I really do try to, give her healthier food. But what is there? What is there for a kid that's,
I don't know, man. I'm telling you. I see these people making lunches and breakfast for their kids, and I'm like,
those TikTok moms that have those bento boxes or whatever for school. First off,
eating that. He's not eating a blueberry. He's not going to eat any
Sophia loves
strawberries.
She loves strawberries, blueberries.
Sophia Jane does too. She loves a pineapple, man. I'll tell you.
Oh my god, pineapple!
She sucks the juice right out of it.
Yeah,
all about it.
Sophia will eat any fruit, any. Vegetable, not so much. She likes peas and corn. The two worst fruit or vegetables.
Well, Oliver used to like those little cherry tomatoes.
Yeah. So did she.
When he was little.
She doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, I hate tomatoes, so
I'll eat anything. Fake it.
What did she say?
I think she's talking about the TikTok moms.
I was like, what? Oh, Nicole God. Bird said fake A moms.
Yeah.
Now let me tell you. I'll get fancy with his peanut butter sandwiches because he doesn't like the crust. So I get my cookie cutters.
I do the same thing.
And I'll make him a cute cookie cutter thing or will. That's the thing. I don't do all the lunches. Honestly, we take turns. It depends on who stays awake and who thinks of it or who wakes up early or whatever. We take turns doing it. But it's the same crap every day, so whatever. Yeah. Not to mention, he has a snack time and all that stuff too. So, if a snack time is before lunch, I'm not sending him a bag of chips.
Yeah.
So I usually send him, muffins or something.
Right.
But that was a struggle to get him to eat. The normal kid stuff is a struggle. I made him a cheese quesadilla, and I literally was like, "Good job, buddy, you ate it."
Sophia likes that too. I'll make them for her.
It's a grilled cheese. You'll eat a grilled cheese. Yeah. It's just on different bread.
True.
It makes my brain hurt. The one thing he never liked though is eggs. He's never liked eggs ever. My mom made him eggs for the first time when he was 6 months old, and he did not like them, would not eat them, and he still is that way.
That's so funny.
My mom calls him a freak all the time.
That was Sophia's first thing.
Can you give me water? I need a water, and I didn't want to get up. But yeah, he's a weirdo. I know. He really is.
We did when she was starting solids, we did the purees. That was she liked all those. I don't think there was one that she really didn't like. And then as soon as I like started giving her like,
he rolled his
solids.
eyes at me like, I'm gonna get up.
Yeah, right.
Off the camera. I mean, the refrigerator is literally right here, but
you could have.
Come on.
It's okay.
Whatever.
But yeah, so I made her. I like tried like the baby lead weaning or whatever, and it was game over. Like she wanted nothing to do with that baby cereal for like.
Oh yeah.
He didn't even really want like. I remember calling her pediatrician at like 10 and a half, 11 months. And being like, she won't take a bottle. Like, she does not want her formula. Can I like start doing milk? And she was like, yeah, just start. Like cutting the formula, adding the milk, and I did. And then she started taking a bottle again to get the milk in. But man, when she had a taste of real food, it was game over.
That's how Jane is. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
I mean, she'll still do the purees because I'll put them in the pouches, the reusable ones. And that's like how I get her to eat her fruits and veggies, really, because I mean, I'm going to be real. I work 5 nights a week, people. Thursday is my night off. Usually I'm doing stuff, and then I'm doing this. So it's usually a quick dinner, whatever. But when I'm at work, guess what they're all eating? Grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Or chicken nuggets and French fries. Like, Will's not over here making broccoli, making carrots. Like, he's not. So, also, too, like, he's not as comfortable with the lead weaning stuff as I am. Like, I give her meat. I give her meat. Like, I give her tacos. If I'm home and what I cook for dinner, that's what she's eating. Yeah. And then if she doesn't really eat a lot of it, I give her a puree. But with him, that's mostly what she eats besides like a bottle. And he'll give her Cheerios and stuff. But, I mean, last night I was giving her pork chops and he's looking at me like, my baby's going to choke. She's not. I'm making it small. And she does a good job with her food. So, I mean, whatever.
I remember.
Because I'm over here like, yo, you want her to turn out like Oliver?
Yeah, right.
Start giving her some vegetables, bro.
Yeah.
It's frustrating. It's hard. Kids are frustrating.
It is hard.
And, I mean, you never know, like, what they're going to do. I was super picky. When I was younger, I hated mashed potatoes. Hated mashed potatoes.
How can you hate mashed potatoes?
Because they were disgusting. And I feel like my mom always made fake mashed potatoes.
Oh my God.
So she has 4 teeth. Bring that comment up. She said she has no teeth. She's got 4 teeth. She's got 2 bottom teeth and 2 fangs. Thank you. She just went to the doctor on Monday. They checked her teeth and put that stuff on it so she don't get cavities. Yep. She's got 4.
And it's totally okay. Usually, so they say food before 1 is just for fun. But
I have no idea what the flip you just said.
Yeah, no, yeah. So, like, if you look...
What are you talking about?
They say food before 1 is just for fun.
For what? Teeth?
No, like, for nutrition. Like, technically, babies should be getting formula till they're 1. Our kids, my kid at least, did not want formula.
Oh, formula. I thought you said 4.
No. Food before 1 is like food, like our food, like big people food.
Oh, I thought you said the number 4 because I was talking about 4. Her fangs are fully there. You just haven't lifted up her lips, mother. Her fangs are there. She doesn't let anybody see them. But she'll bite you. She bit my boob. She's thinking she's getting breast milk still, and she is not. She is not. And it was hurt. I got a bruise. She's rude. Anyway. Yeah, no, they do say formula until they're 1.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's weird. Like, so what? The day after they turn 1, you just stop? Like, you're just like, oh, I'm done. Like, here you go. Here's some milk. Like, what? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you, like, ease them into it a little bit, you know?
Well, I mean, like, the doctor told us not to give her cheese, and I give her cheese. She eats tacos.
She eats tacos.
She does.
Wait, really?
I think
she can't have cheese.
That's what the doctor said, and I was like, well, she been eating cheese. You're beat, bro.
That's weird. Your mom said all of you guys were off of it by 9 months.
My mom is always like, I had milk at 2 weeks old, and she always says to me too, like, because so my brother was super sensitive, like he had to have special formula, stuff like that, and his aunt or his grandmom on his dad's side, one of them said to my mom, like, give him milk. It's gonna fix his stomach. Give him milk. And she gave him milk, and he has no problems. So I mean, look, in that case, in that instance, it worked. And that's what she always said to me. Oliver had belly issues, you know that. And we gave him milk. Earl, I think I want to say we did give him milk before he was 1.
Yeah.
I want to say that, but I honestly couldn't tell you. I know he definitely had formula until he was 1. I think we even tried to do the toddler formula at some point, but he was already all about milk, so it didn't matter.
Yeah. Well, Sophia had those reflux problems. She was on thickened formula, and then we eventually did. Now, this is very, like, people, you know, listen to your doctor, but, like, we did rice in the bottles, and
they make cereal. They make formula now.
They do.
I saw it. I put it on the shelf at work. They add rice to the to the formula now for kids with acid reflux.
Yeah. So we were doing that for a while, and it still wasn't working. So her GI doctor told us to get, it's like Enfamil AR or whatever, and it has the thickened rice cereal in it, and that is what finally, like, she was on that until she was done formula because it worked. So, but again, only do that if your doctors tell you to do that, because I know it's like a choking hazard or whatever. But my
kids all had cereal.
Yeah, my mom was like, put cereal in her bottles. I was like, no, Mom.
My mom did that too. She was literally like, put cereal in his bottle. Put cereal. I was like, no. And then he was like 2 months old, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Like, and I don't even think, like, you're not supposed to, like, feed them in a high chair unless they can sit, like, unassisted. You know what I mean? Like, if they're not, like, flopped over.
Like, I mean,
but my mom was like, put her in a chair and feed her off of a spoon. And I was just like, Mom, she can, like, barely, like, she's like this.
I think we did do that with Jane, though.
But
we didn't put her in the high chair, but we held her.
Yeah.
And we did feed her off the spoon. And I'm going to tell you this. With Oliver, I waited 2 months. With this kid, I was like, here you go.
Yeah.
Eat it. You're fine.
But, I mean, like, her GI doctor approved all that, and it actually helped.
You've always been so all about what your doctors say.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. I wasn't in the very beginning. Like, when I noticed that she was having issues, I changed her formula without, like, you know, I researched, obviously, and then I changed her formula, and shit hit the fan. So I was just like, oh my God, I, like, screwed up my kid. Like, and ever since then, I listened to the doctor. Now I'm just like,
whatever.
Like, when I took her to the doctors for 2.5 checkup, I was like, please let her gain weight, because I don't know if she, you know, and she only gained 1.5 pounds or whatever.
Yeah, but they slow down after a while.
But she grew like 5 inches, and that's a lot. Like,
that is a lot.
She got super tall.
First of all, you're a midget.
I know. I don't know how.
And Butler's like a midget.
Size of me already. Like, her little bunny comes up to my hip. Yeah, she's tall.
Bro. You guys are I will be shocked if she's like 5'2".
Yeah. I mean, she might
Honestly.
be.
I think you're shorter than me.
I'm only 5 foot. Yeah. My mom's 4'11".
Your mom is so tiny. She's so cute. I love it. Yeah, no. I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm just like, I'm over arguing. Like, it's like, I remember when, I think Oliver was like maybe two, maybe 3. And I was like super looking into like, how do I get my kid to eat? How do I do this? How do I do that? And I was like following all these other moms that were like talking about what they do and this and that and whatever. All the things. So I remember this one mom was like, I literally stopped fighting with my kid. Like, I'm over it. I have 2 kids or 3 or something like that. And she's like, so now she's like, I'm so sick of making 5 meals. I'm over it.
No.
She's like, because one wants one thing, one wants another thing, one wants another thing. Me and my husband obviously aren't going to eat chicken nuggets. Like, I don't feel like doing that. So she said, I stopped making 5 meals. I decided, you know what? I'm just going to make a huge dinner. And she's like, if I have spaghetti and meatballs for dinner, with garlic bread and salad, well, one of the kids likes spaghetti and one of the kids likes garlic bread and one of the kids likes salad. Yeah. There you go. They all got something to eat. Like, I'm sick and tired of arguing.
Yeah.
And I was like, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
But that's like 3 kids, you know?
Yeah.
I mean I don't mind.
And I get mad. I get mad because food's expensive.
Yes.
And you're not gonna waste food. Like, she'll do that stuff in the car. Like, I'll give her a snack or like Cheerios, whatever, and she dumps it on the floor. And I'm like, you just wasted food. Like, that's not nice. Like, it's not nice to waste food. Just because you're bored back there, you're gonna throw Cheerios all over the place because you think it's funny. Now you're not allowed to have snacks in the car because if you're gonna waste food, times are tight. Times are tight around here. So
I got a 2 household income and times are tight.
Right. Like, you're not just gonna dump Cheerios. She's like, Mom. I'm like, no, like, it's not happening. You're not gonna do it.
And that's why I get so mad about lunch.
Yeah.
Because
tonight she was like, I don't want this. I want a snack. I'm like, no, you're gonna, like, this is your snack. And I've done that. Like, I've put her food like on the counter, like covered it. And when she was like, I want a snack, I'm like, okay, here's your dinner. And she would eat it. Like, it really just depends on what kind of mood she's in. Like, it's so weird. But if she doesn't eat at all, I'm not giving her a snack because I feel like it's just letting her get away with it. You need to eat.
Yeah, no. Like, and Oliver, he goes through this thing where he gags himself.
Oh, yeah.
Bro. And my mom is always like, that's what you get because that's what you did. I'll literally, like, throw somebody out the window. Like, get away from me right now.
Yeah.
And she's like, that's what you always did. But I didn't really, it wasn't that. I would get myself so crazy in my crib that I would throw up. But I'm still like that. But I'm still, like, if I cry too hard, I vomit. It's just, if I breathe the wrong way, I vomit. Like, I just vomit. That's why when I'm, like, having a, like, cough attack, I'm like, oh, Dana, I got to take a second. Because I will get up and puke. Like, it's not, like, I just will. That's just how I am. My mom's pretty kind of the same way.
Yeah.
But Oliver will gag himself. And it's kind of like, I think to myself, like, does he hear? Because, I'm not, like, go in the room, I'm talking kind of mom. Like, I don't, for most of the time. Like, there are some things that I think are adult and the kid should not hear it, like arguments or stuff, like whatever. But for the most part, like if we're talking about like food or something like that, we're talking about it in front of him.
Yeah.
And obviously, you met my mom last week, guys. She's saying whatever she wants, and ain't nobody stopping her. So, if she's talking, I gotta send Oliver in the room. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Well, that's like I yell at my husband because he doesn't eat any vegetables. He doesn't eat anything that's a color, basically, unless it's like yellow for mac and cheese. You know? So like literally no vegetables. Zero. No like
our food.
Yeah, nothing. So like she'll be like, "Oh, Dad, here, eat this," and he'll be like, "Ew, no, that's gross." I'm like, "You can't say that to her. You cannot say that to her," because then she goes, "Mom, this is yucky." I'm like, "It's not yucky. You like it. Daddy doesn't like it. Like it's hard." So he has to like pretend to like eat it. Like, no, 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 no.
Why doesn't he actually just eat it?
Because he won't do it. He will not eat it.
Your taste buds change, bro.
Girl, I tried.
You might like it now.
I will never forget this. I made dinner and I roasted veggies. Like I seasoned them all up and I roasted like
so good
carrots and broccoli and like just all like on a big sheet pan in the oven. I'm like, just try it. They're nice and soft. They're like, you know, they have all these seasons on it, nothing that you don't like. He put a carrot in his mouth and I thought somebody shot him. He was basically on the floor, gagging, throwing up, like almost throwing up. And I'm like, it was a damn carrot. Like,
he's as bad as the 2-year-old.
And I prayed. I prayed every day that when I was pregnant, she would not turn out to be a picky eater. And like I'm praying every day still that 2.5. She's just 2.5. Okay.
She's just 2.5.
You will get out of this.
As long as she's not sitting here like pizza. And
it's funny because she knows, like, I was like, "What do you want?" And she'll be like, "I want a hot dog." And I'll make her a hot dog. And
can't even tell you what I do because I can't even say it because Oliver listened to this episode.
Oh, no, yeah. Don't ruin your life.
I can't ruin my life. But yeah, no, Wilden doesn't like vegetables either. I mean, he does like some. We're weird. So like, I love broccoli. He likes cauliflower. So I like get the mix, and then he eats all the cauliflower. I'll eat all the broccoli.
See, I find like I like both, but like cauliflower, like that's such a. I
don't know why. It's just white broccoli, but like I just don't like it. Like I don't know why. I just don't.
She ate it. She's so funny. She likes spicy food, and it worries me that she doesn't have like taste buds because she'll literally like dive into hot sauce, and I'm like,
yes, me,
same. But I made buffalo
like cauliflower.
Yes, and she ate that. She's like, "Mom, this is really good," and I'm like, "Well, okay. If I douse everything in hot sauce, maybe you'll eat it." I'm like, there you go.
I wish. I think like so. For me, it's like literally Oliver will just be like, "I don't like that." You literally never tried it.
Yeah, just try.
You've never tried it in your life.
My almost 32-year-old husband, I say the same thing. Just try it. If you don't like it, then that's fine. I know I won't like it. No, you don't.
Oh my god!
If you didn't like it at 7, that could change when you're this
I eat
old.
Mashed potatoes now all the time. I love mashed potatoes. Do you know why? Because Will made mashed potatoes for me, and I ate them because I feel like we like just started dating or something, and I was like, oh, I don't like mashed potatoes, but I still ate them, and they were so good. Yeah. He makes, and my mom will probably come in the chat right now and tell you, Will makes the best mashed potatoes. She loves Will's mashed potatoes. Like if he makes them, I'll take a container over to the house because she loves Will's mashed potatoes. They're so good.
Like with real potatoes?
Yes.
Good.
Like Will can cook. He can. He just doesn't want to.
My mom takes the easy way out sometimes. Like so it was so funny because when we first moved in here and like I was cooking, I would buy like the boxed mashed potatoes just because like they're easy. They're not good. I will admit that. They're not good.
They're gross.
Like, they're so gross. They taste fake. But whatever. I'm not mashing potatoes. I don't feel like it.
I'm done.
Like, whatever. I mean, I have.
So easy.
I know.
I don't like peeling them,
So
though.
Yeah, that's my big. I don't like peeling them either. So she was like, "You're buying fake potatoes, blah, blah, blah." Went like, I didn't raise you to be that way. This bitch buys boxed mashed potatoes. She buys mashed potatoes in a box now. She's like, "Well, it's easy." I'm like, she's like, "I don't feel like standing there and mashing potatoes." And I'm like, see? And the other day she made them, and I was like, "Mom, these are disgusting." They were so gross. They were even Butler was like, "Dude, these mashed potatoes are not it. They're not." What?
My mom just texted me.
Okay.
She's banned from the chat.
What do you mean she's banned?
I didn't understand what she said for the first time. She said, "I just got banned for saying OMG, I'll kill you."
What? She's in Facebook jail?
She's in Facebook jail all the time. She's used to it. But she said she can't she said something. Oh, I guess she wrote that she does love Will's mashed potatoes, but she can't come into the chat because she's banned.
She did write, "Oh my God, I'll kill you."
Where?
She was just joking, Facebook. She was just kidding.
Oh my God, Facebook, you're so lame. We're banned.
Probably.
Wait, but oh yeah, I guess it's Facebook that controls the chat, right?
Yeah, I think they have monitors. Yeah.
Whatever. My mom's used to Facebook jail. It's literally all the time. She can still watch though. She just isn't. She can't write in the chat. Sorry, dude. I I saw that and I was cracking up. I'm sorry. So your mom makes fake mashed potatoes too?
Yeah. Well, she just.
I feel like my mom used to make. I think that's why I didn't like mashed potatoes.
They're so bad.
Because I want to say my mom never really knew how to cook when I was younger. Like she's a way better cook now. But like, and I feel like that's also another reason why I just never wanted to eat. Like, bro, I can actually cook.
Didn't you go to school? Well, no, you went to school for like baking, right?
Yeah, but I'm actually worse at baking than I am at cooking.
See, I love to bake more than I like to cook, only because I feel like
my family will come for me, so I better tell them all. I better tell you all that I suck at baking because my family will come for me because I made a horrible cake one time.
Oh my God.
And they have never let me live it down because they're just monsters. And I'll never live it down for the rest of my life, even though I've made many things that are delicious since then. But they're just rude.
Yeah, no, I like baking more than I like cooking because cooking, I feel like you can totally read a recipe, but it's more with like your heart. Like you gotta cook with your heart. You gotta season with your heart. At least.
Yeah, that's what they tell you in culinary school too.
But with baking, you have to follow the directions.
Baking is a science.
Yes, you have to follow the directions, and I need direction.
If you mess a single thing up in baking, your recipe is not going to be the way it's supposed to be.
But if you follow the directions, like the only thing that I feel like could go wrong is if you like underbake it or overbake it. If you follow all the directions, you know what I mean? And that
but it also depends on too, like. And they taught us this in school. Like, it depends on, because they would always say, like, hey, everybody taste everybody's stuff.
Yeah.
So if we all made a pie, we all tasted everybody's, like, pie. And not everybody's always tasted the same, even though we're all following the same recipe. Yeah. But it's because a quarter cup to me is not the same as a quarter cup to somebody else. But a quarter cup is a quarter cup.
Yeah.
So But you know what I mean? Like some people level it out, some people don't. If you're not leveling out your stuff, I can't deal. You gotta go. You better be leveling it out.
I do.
But yeah. And like, you know, some people will melt butter when you're supposed to soften it. And it's like, that does change the structure of the butter.
Oh my God. Last year we were making Christmas cookies and we let the butter sit out for too long. So it was like way too soft. So we made chocolate chips. My mom was like, you need to put the butter in the refrigerator. I was like, Mom, it's fine. Blah, blah, blah. She's like, all right. I don't know what I'm talking about. I was only in the catering business for X amount of years. Blah, blah, blah. Don't listen to me. And me being the douchebag that I am, I didn't listen to her. So when we cooked the cookies, the chocolate chips were this big. They just spread because the butter was too soft. Like, she's like, I told you. Now they're like hockey pucks. They're this thin and they're hard and they're this big. And I'm like,
yeah, you definitely did that because your butter burned.
Yes.
Instead of cooked. It cooked it.
Yep. What are you doing? What are you doing? We're almost done.
I need a sip. Look, I got a sip. It's a sip. My baby's crying too. Jesus. Oh, I almost said real bad words. Real bad words almost came out of my mouth. But yeah, I mean, listen. Oh, what did Oliver eat yesterday, babe? Oh, broccoli? Oh, so I've been trying to, because here's my thing, okay? I'm sorry. If your 9-month-old sister can eat a pork chop and broccoli heads, you can too. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, come on. So I have been it's one kid. I've still been making him chicken nuggets. We'll make some chicken nuggets. We'll make him bagel bites. Like, it is what it is. We do try to all eat dinner at the same time. But he'll have something different. But if I am home, I don't know what happens when I'm not home. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't know what happens when I'm home. And when I'm home, I try to put the vegetables on his plate too. Because when he was like 3 or 4, I mean, bro, he's about to be 7. Like, come on, this was forever ago now. The doctor was always like, just put it on the plate. Just put it on the plate. Maybe one day he'll try it. Maybe he won't eat it. Do you know how annoying that is though? When you just put stuff on a plate and the kid don't touch it.
Oh yeah. No.
Like, come on. So yesterday, Jane loves baked beans. Loves them. Which another thing I used to hate, by the way. Now I like baked beans.
I hate baked beans.
I like baked beans now.
I don't like them.
I don't mind them. I used to like gag. Now I do not mind them. We had baked beans last night with our pork chops. So Jane loves the baked beans. Loves them. She had them at our friend Ashley's house. Loves them. So I bought a little can for her and Will because I don't really like baked beans. But then I decided that I wanted some, so whatever. So I also put some on Oliver's plate with his bagel bites. He looked at that plate like, is that mine? That's my plate? I was like, yeah. And he said, I'm not eating the baked beans. I was my God. I was like, no, like, you're going to try them. Now, mind you, he did try them like a month ago at my mom's house. That's when we realized that Jane loved baked beans. But he was like, I'm not eating those. I don't like them. Remember? And then, like, it dawned on me that he literally lost his mind at my mom's eating the baked beans, like, crying, screaming, saying, that was the worst thing I ever put in my mouth. Oh my God. Scraping his tongue with, like, a napkin. It was intense. It was a whole dramatic situation. So, but let me tell you this. I got him to eat broccoli. He didn't want those baked beans so bad that me and Will were like, all right, try some broccoli. Now, did he eat a whole thing of broccoli? No. Did he eat a little tiny piece of broccoli? Yes. Did I tell him he had to swallow it? And if he spit it out, he was going to be punished? 100% I did.
Well, listen. The most he can do, he tried it. And that's all you can ask for.
And that's what I always
Oliver, I know you're going to listen to this, and Auntie Anne is proud of you for trying the broccoli. Try more things, though.
And
Keep
me
doing
too.
That.
And that's my whole thing. That's what we tell him all the time. We're like, just try it. Like, right. And he gets himself so worked up, like hyperventilating. Like he's having a flippin' anxiety attack about trying a flippin' piece of broccoli, about trying a piece of chicken. By the way, the kid eats chicken nuggets. So you can't just try a piece of chicken I cooked on the stove. You don't make no sense.
It's not the same.
You don't make no sense. I
know it's the same. It literally is the same. Well, it
literally is the same. It is better. Processed. It's better for you, and it's better. Like
it actually is chicken.
And I'll just sit here and be like, "All right, buddy. Well, why don't you dip it in some sauce? I don't like sauce. What do you mean? What do you actually mean? What do you mean?"
My mom was big on that too. It's like, oh, give her something to dip it in. I don't want her to be a dippy kid because then she depends on the dip to eat.
I don't care. I literally don't care. I'll hand make your butt some ketchup if that's what we need to do. So you eat the flippin' piece of chicken that I cooked. Yeah, bro, give me some tomatoes, some flippin' what the hell else is it?
Sugar.
Brown sugar. Yo, I will make you homemade goddamn barbecue sauce if you just eat the chicken. God.
I think a lot of it with Sophia is texture right now. Like she's in that because she used to love rice. I mean, she would eat rice. Now she doesn't like it. She's like literally.
I really think my kid's something's wrong with him. He's got to have OCD or something. Like I wouldn't be surprised because I have OCD, but same though with the texture thing.
I definitely think it's either like a sensory texture or is texture sensory. Yeah, I don't know, whatever.
So which she's not about like the smushy stuff now.
Like it's just certain things, like she loves rice, hates rice now. Doesn't like I think it's a texture because it is weird. Like it's like grains in your. I don't know. I love rice too.
But what about pasta?
She loves pasta.
Yeah, but it's like
any sort of new. It's not though because they're bigger. They're not little. I think it's like the little. What else is she?
I'm confused by that.
Okay, so like a noodle is like this big.
I know, but I just feel like we have like the same. Like, are you not cooking the rice long enough? Because I feel like rice and noodles are still smushy, right?
I don't know.
I love rice. I could have some rice.
Yeah,
right now, honestly.
Yeah. But yeah, noodles. She'll take down some noodles.
See, Oliver never liked noodles. You know how like when you're giving your kids table food, they're like, "Oh, give them those little pastinis."
Yeah.
Forget it. No, never ate them. He never would eat them. He wouldn't eat eggs, and he wouldn't eat he wouldn't eat any pasta. He still won't eat pasta.
What? Dude.
No, I'm so serious. Like he won't. He doesn't like he doesn't like smushy stuff.
Even if you put like butter on it? Like
no,
butter noodles?
No, dude.
Or like red sauce?
No, nothing. He would. What, you nuts?
He won't eat like spaghetti?
No, he does not eat any pasta. None. Bro, my kid loves bread. He'll eat. Now, I'll tell you this. I have taken from that mom's little advice she posted however many years ago it was now. And I will make, literally make a whole spaghetti dinner, maybe like chicken parm or whatever, or meatballs. And we'll make garlic bread. That is all he will eat is the garlic bread. And guess what? Okay, bye. Good night. You ate something. Your stomach's full. Because sometimes it gets like that. Like, you're just so over arguing.
Yeah.
That you're like, you ate. You know what? You're not starving. You're not going to bed hungry, which is my job. I feel like.
Yeah.
My job is to make sure, babe. Something's amiss over here. My job is to make sure that you don't go to bed hungry. Well, you ate something, so
right.
Peace. Good night. And then he's like, can I have a snack? No, you can't. You ate 2 pieces of garlic bread, you're good to go. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Like, I'm over it. And it's so annoying, too, because I'm just like, it's hard. Because you don't want to sit here and be like, well, your sister is 9 months old and she's eating this. Because it's like, she's a baby. She really know what she's eating. She has no flipping idea what's happening. She sees food in front of her. And I will say, like, I'm sure you realize, too, like, when she sees eggs, she's like, she's inhaling them eggs, okay? She loves a good scrambled egg. And if it's something different, she might be a little bit more like, she'll eat it one at a time.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm not saying she doesn't, like, know what she's eating, but she don't know what she's eating.
Yeah.
She's not telling me I want eggs every morning. She's not telling me I want toast. I'm just giving her stuff. I could put slop in front of her. She'd eat it. For real.
Yeah.
So,
just a win. It's a win if they eat.
It's just a win if they eat. I agree. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like, yeah. I just want you to eat. Like, just eat your flippin' lunch that I send you to school with. That's all. That's all I'm asking.
Honestly, I would, like, I don't know how he, like, I'd be so hungry. Like, I wouldn't be able to focus.
Dude, I don't know. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he has a snack.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. It's not like he doesn't have snack at lunch either. He's eating his snacks. He's not eating the lunch.
Yeah.
So it's like now also, like, me and Will are just like, okay, well, we obviously don't want him to starve, right? So we're packing snacks still, but we're not packing the snacks he wants. He wants the chips. He wants the Rice Krispie treat. You know? That's not what we're packing. You're getting your yogurt every single day. And if he just eats the yogurt and a Capri Sun, like, they have lunch at a decent time, he'll be okay until I pick him up.
Yeah.
But do I really feel like the first thing he says to me after, hi, mommy, is I'm hungry? No. I don't
Better
want
eat what's in that lunchbox.
I literally yesterday he was eating his rest of his peanut butter sandwich when we picked Will up from work yesterday, and Will was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm finishing my lunch."
Well, there it is.
I don't even know if he ate his lunch today. I have to look, but it's infuriating. It really is, but. Like you said, as long as they eat at the end of the day, whatever.
Yep.
I guess. Maybe if anybody comes on here and you have, like, advice in the replay, on our Facebook page, on our Instagram, I literally don't care where. If you have advice on how to get a 7-year-old and a 2.5-year-old to flip and eat.
I think I'm SOL for a little while.
Let a girl know. Well, I'm not. My kid is old enough to know.
Be eating.
He should be eating. It's super frustrating. So let a girl know.
At least trying. I think that, like, again, that's all we want is for our kids to try. Because you might like it.
He's really just like, what is wrong with you? Like, he gets himself so worked up, and now I just get so, like, then I get worked up because I'm like, I'm just gonna throw you across the room. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
You know, so whatever. That's pretty much it, right? I feel like that was a decent amount of complaining about our kids.
Definitely complains about the chicken nuggets. Yeah. I was cracking up when I was like, when I made the title for this episode. 50
Shades of Chicken Nuggets. Thank you guys for joining us on our... Wait, hold on 1 second.
Uh-oh.
My mom has sent me another text. She said, you just let me handle him when you move in. In case you guys don't know. Dropping a bomb. We are moving back in with my mom in like a month. We're searching for a house, but it's like super hard in this market. And our place is very, very small. And for 4 of us, it's just not working. My mom's house is bigger. And honestly, too, have help. It'll be nice.
Yeah.
You know? So.
I always say don't rush into buying a house just because you need a house.
Yeah, and you're not the first person to tell us that. And you know what? Like, I don't want to be desperate.
Yeah.
And also, like, it's hard. The market is crazy.
It's nuts. We want to move too, but I don't think, like, we're hoping by next summer that everything, like, fixes itself out there because we're over it here. But
yeah.
I was looking at houses and I was just like,
bro, I told you we were looking at jobs there. We were looking at houses there, and I was like,
yeah.
Who's living? I can't. Who's living here? Not me.
My kids got to get a job.
Like, I better start making my child a YouTuber because that's what he wants to do. Maybe he'll make some money. Like, I would literally have to be like, here you go, Oliver, get a job.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh my gosh, sorry. All right, guys. So, like us. This is Danish spiel. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do Danish spiel. She'll do my spiel because I already started. Like us, subscribe to us, go on all the things. We got a Twitter, an Instagram, a flippin' Facebook. We got all the stuff. We got a TikTok. We don't ever really post on it, but we got one. So follow all those things. Share it with your friends if you think we're funny. I mean, or if you just want to hear other moms complain about their lives that maybe you can relate to, in all honesty. So let us know. I'm going to let Dana do my part now.
I don't even know what you say. What do you say?
I say, thanks for joining us on Mom's Time to Wine next week.
Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, next week.
Week.
We're going to do something fun next week. Amber got...
I'm going to grab it.
You should grab it. So, I'm not really sure...
Will so mad I stood up to get the game.
I'm not
shaking his head at me.
We're at the end. So we're gonna play a game. We're gonna play a game next week to kind of, I guess, like it's like a get to know you type game. It's a card game.
I saw this at work and we needed it.
I can't find it in Pennsylvania.
It's okay because here's what's gonna happen, guys. Next week. This game is called We're Not Really Strangers. I'm so excited.
Oh, you should open it. We should do like a little. All
right, you want a preview?
A tiny, like one card.
Okay, I'm going to give you a preview. You going to answer the questions?
If I can, okay. Right. It depends on what the question is. I'll say pass.
Don't be a sis. We ain't doing that, bruh.
It depends on what it is.
Dina, it has a whole thing. This is like a real game.
No, you thought it was
there's levels.
Can we start with the easy one?
It says level 1, perception. Level 2, connection. Level 3, reflection. I feel like that was good. I feel like we're
gonna have to make this like a once a month thing.
Oh my gosh. So here's what we're gonna do, because Dana is obviously not here with me in North Carolina, where it's better to live. Just gonna put that out there. Anybody else who is listening. They're looking for a house. I'm just saying. I'm just dropping my little Easter eggs now. So what's gonna happen is We'll do 6 cards. We'll do 2 from each category. So my husband is going to pick 2 random cards from each category and send them to Dana. I'm not going to see them. Trust me, Will's not going to show me them. So he's going to do that. Dana will have her questions ready for me, and I'm going to pick 2 random cards on camera probably, honestly. And I'm super excited to see where it goes. And if Dana feels like she can't answer the questions, I feel like she should get a punishment.
I'll take a shot.
A shot though. We're getting drunk on Mom's Time to Wine, guys.
Next week.
Party with us.
No, I'll be going to romper roll like with all the other moms.
They'll be like,
excuse me,
with this girl.
All right.
Hello.
So oh, hi.
Marlene Tabor said, hi, guys. Hello.
All right, pick a card.
I have to open them.
Okay.
I thought we were just going to do a preview.
Yeah, that's a preview. Open one card.
I said the categories. I felt like that was a preview. All right. Level 1. Perception.
If I don't answer it, if I can't answer, I'm just going to say, like, to be determined and end the broadcast. I'm just kidding, guys.
Oh, wait. This is fun. This is actually kind of cool. So there's okay. So I'm gonna do this one. Do I remind you of anyone?
Do you remind me of anyone?
Mm-hmm. That's the question. Do I remind you of anyone?
No.
No. Right, let me do it.
You remind me of you?
Oh, I like this one. What about me is most strange or unfamiliar to you? This is intense. This is like a whole therapy session. Sugar.
What is strange? Wait. I don't know. We're like very similar. So like
I don't know. I don't think this is going to be a good episode now. Let's see. Oh, wait. These are weird. I don't know how to deal with this. Okay, hold on.
All right, guys. This might be a bust, but
what is my body language telling you right now?
you need to go to bed.
Facts. All right, you answered the question.
We need to
Mom's
go to bed.
Time to Wine. Checking out. Peace.
Peace.
Love you guys. Thank you.
Love you. Keep following us.